welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. What is this, 2013 Caravan, Chrysler Caravan? They said a dash light is lit up, all the warning lights on. Let's find out what's going on. Let's duplicate the problem first, guys. Okay, whoa, as you can see, quite a few codes. Oh, just about every light on the dash is on. Alright guys, some of that could be a result of one module. Some can be a result of multiple modules that sees a problem. Okay, and I'm afraid to get on the road and test drive it simply because that is behind E. Whether that's true or not, I do not know, and I'm not in the mood to take a chance today. Okay, so I'm going straight into the shop. You can see the lightning bolt light on, the gas light on, brake light, every light on. Now one module, let's look under the hood. We can at least do that. Yeah, I hear it ticking. Could this be a 3.6? I missed the mileage. No bus, so it's hard to see the mileage. No bus. Okay, that could simply be pointing toward one module, ladies and gentlemen, and that module could be the TIPM. Hey, this is not what? TIPM rebuilders. Okay, this module has been replaced. It's kind of hot too, guys. I don't know what do they do when they so-called rebuild them, but man, all of this is hot, guys. Alright, y'all hear that ticking noise? So this thing has a, this is 3.6 of course, and it has the rocker tick. So I'm gonna write all that up. But as far as these electric problems, guys, I really need to scan it. So I'm gonna go inside the shop. I mean, you could have a loose ground, you could have anything. It could be a number of reasons, guys, but I have to scan it and see. This is one ground I always check, okay? Because that thing be loose sometimes and will give you fits, cause you all kinds of headache. But this box is hot. That is hot. That is extremely hot. I don't know if the car been driven or what, but it says it's TIPM rebuilder. Alright, why did they rebuild it? Is that one of those that had the fuel pump issue and they simply soldered in new fuel pump relay functions? I don't know. But at any rate, every light on the cluster is on. So we're gonna go inside, guys. I'm too afraid to drive this thing. I do not want to take a chance like that. Alright, let's go. Car still running, every light on the dash is on. Oh, and on top of that, I can't breathe. No window functions. Oh, maybe the AC worked. Whoa, nothing works. Okay, I gotta get out of here. All right, guys. Before we do anything, I'm finna go inside the shop and scan this thing, because this is extremely risky and dangerous to be getting on the road driving. You don't know what to expect, or you don't know what's gonna happen. All those warning lights on. Warning lights are there for a reason, a purpose, to warn you of something. Okay, I am definitely warned when I see a gas hand behind E or in front of E. What come before E? A, B, C, D. D. That gas hand is on D. So I'm extremely warned when I see that. All right, so guys, hang tight, man. Let me go inside the shop. We're gonna take this diagnostic to the next level. I'm gonna go to a quick ad break. When I get back, we're gonna be scanning this thing. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, guys, I have my scan tool pulled up, topology pulled up, and as you can see, all that red. So all those modules is basically off the bus. But one module that happens to be on the bus is the TIPM. So let's go here and look at DTCs. And what will we find? Look at all these fault codes. They're all stored. Now there's a few active. Vehicle configuration not programmed. That's active. So this is extremely way. Look at all these fault codes, guys. All the headlights, I assume none of the lights, exterior lighting work. Can interior bus. Okay, U codes everywhere. So guys, one of these codes, vehicle configuration not programmed. So maybe that is a new TIPM and they was unable to program it. So what I'm gonna do first, and that's active, I'm gonna try to configure this TCM and see if that takes care of the problem. So maybe they replaced it. As y'all know, every scan tool is not able to read the TIPM. In fact, most of the generic scan tool only reads a P code, emission codes. So what I'm gonna do, let me go back into the TIPM. We're gonna try to reconfigure this thing and see if that helps out. Let's go into miscellaneous. Where's reconfigure? Alright, let's go into guided diagnostics. Restore vehicle configuration. So I'm going to try this first. This procedure will update restore vehicle configuration data based on sales code. Alright, so let's hit continue. See what happened. The CEC data is active on the bus. The restore, please make sure the ignition is on. It is on. It's active on the bus. Please make sure the ignition is on. The ECU is active on the bus. So I can't do it because the bus is down. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I have to go to plan B because I highly suspect that TIPM being a problem. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is swap the TIPM out with a known good one. I know I got one around here somewhere. I just don't have a lot of time to go through the proper diagnosis. Okay, there is a proper way to diagnose this stuff. It's fairly time consuming, but that is the whole purpose of me keeping spare computers in the first place, to avoid spending a lot of time diagnosing. Alright, so guys, give me a second. Let me find one of my spare TIPMs and we're going to swap it out real quick. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, I will be right back. Alright guys, here's what we're going to do. Here's my spare TIPM, so I'm going to simply take this out and swap this with this and see what happens. First things first, guys, let's get the battery. Y'all see that? That shim is not working, guys. This is extremely loose. This could be part of their problem too. Anytime you get this, guys, you either need a battery or another terminal. It's not gonna work. And as tight as it gets, guys, the shim is not working. So that could be some of your problem also. So be aware of that. Alright guys, I got my spare TIPM in. Here's the TIPM that come out of it. I don't like putting companies on blast. That's not my style, guys, but I got this. This is a spare. I don't even have it bolt down, just sitting in here because all I want to see is if my bus come back up. Okay, now there's a lot of things that can cause the bus network to go down. Alright, but for the record, if you install one of these, it can be used. They basically plug and play up until, you know, a certain standpoint. Then we start talking about features. What features did the car that you took it out of have? Because now those features are going to try to follow it and come to the car that you install it on. So there's a procedure on the scan tool called reconfiguration that depending on your scan tool you will have to do. And basically what that does is you reconfigure it, it learns whatever feature is on the car and apply it to the TIPM, even if it's used, and it should work, but sometimes it doesn't work. So all I need to go do now is see if my bus, y'all remember all those modules that were dead? I am now going to see if they're up. And guys, I'm still having a big problem with this. Y'all see that? That is the shim that they sell in some of the stores. Like, none of these are loose. Guys, you merely have to replace the terminals at this point. Okay, because you always gonna have problems. You may have electrical issues. That's tight as it get. Now, even if you put a new connector on and you still can't get no tighter, that means the terminal on the battery is grinded down too much, especially if it's a used battery. All right, used battery that was just charged, it could simply be smaller. So These play a major role in electrical issues, guys. A major role. So do not take this lightly. You can't just set that on there and expect everything to be lovely-dovey. All right. So what am I gonna do? My spare TIPM installed. Let's go back to the scan tool and see if my bus up, guys. All right. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, guys. I am back at the computer, and as you can see, guys, yes. Remember all those boxes was red. Now this is red because I have the fuse unhooked, but for the most part, guys, my bus is up. Everything is now I just gotta simply probably erase all the codes, because the codes are still gonna be there. But my problem was the complete bus network was down. Now they probably all look green now. Let's see. Look at that. That is exactly what you want to see, guys. Okay, and you're gonna have some fault codes here and there. We'll have to reconfigure. If I'm gonna keep that TIPM, you need to reconfigure it, guys. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. We go on the guided diagnostic. I don't know if your scan tool can do that, but right here, restore vehicle configuration. That is what I mean by tell this TIPM what kind of features your car have on it. Starting restore. So this procedure will restore vehicle configuration data based on a sales code associated with the VIN. All right, so I can do it, but it's not going to act right now because I don't have all the fuses I need in that box. But write in vehicle configuration data. This is what you have to do or should do in the event that you replace a TIPM. Okay, and like I say, they are plug and play, but they need to be reconfigured. Okay, and see, it's rescanning. I just reconfigured it, and now it's going to cut it off the network and put it back on the network, and then there you have it. All right, guys. So that's all I have for now, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.